Hey guys, Green Fire Quest. I did it in distro since this fight is easiest in that spec. Also, I never played distro before, so I might suck on the rotations, so if I can do it, so can you. Let's start with the talents. Killgen and Cunning is simply needed here in my opinion. Unbound will help you remove all dots. This is mostly needed in Fell Hunter's phase. Grimoire of Sacrifice will stay even after we enslave the Pit Lord, and Sacrificial Pact gives a huge shield that you might need and can be oftenly used. Shadow Fury is really nice here, and Solace is just an overall nice in PvP and a simple passive. Let's move on to Glyphs. Glyph of Fear for the initial Pit Lord fear so he won't run away. Glyph of Hellstone isn't necessary but helpful. Glyph of Enslaved Demon is really helpful here, so just get it. Glyph of Sinful Life will keep you up easily on him space. And Glyph of Helm Tunnel can come in handy since your Pit Lord will tank the two Doom Guards, and Glyph of Gateway Attunement will just make your life a bit easier. Some really helpful macros. This macro will use your Pit Lord Massive Heal on you. This one will target and enslave your Pit Lord. This will set your Pit Lord on passive and send him on your target. He needs to be on passive for the Fell Hunters. This one will just fire and brainstorm and then spread Immolate on the imps. And this one will use the Pit Lord's Fell Breath spell, and this one will just use the Pit Lord's charge. One helpful power hero, classic hero that will inform you to use Gateway every time you can. Just copy the settings displayed here. And now we get to the fight. First I will say I'm doing it on PvP gear, no flasks, no reforge. My item level is 485. And all I changed was added a second DPS trinket to replace the useless anti-CC PvP trinket. This fight was taken on the second time I'd killed him, so I already have the green fire here. Until the fight starts, I will say a general tactics you need to remember. 1. You must use the gateway on every cooldown you can to drop aggro. If you miss it, it will bite you in the ass. 2. This is a heavy pet management fight. You need to use your Pit Lord Fell Flame to remove your dots to kill the imps. He needs to tank the two Doom Guards and must interrupt the devastating Cataclysm. Also, he will heal you for a lot on a really short cooldown. 3. The boss is more vulnerable for 6 seconds after he is stunned. And 4. The Fell Hunters must never be facing the Pit Lord or he will come and kill you. The start is a free nuke phase that can be made and should be made a bit longer by stunning and fearing the Pit Lord at the start and then enslaving him. Do note that you can't keep it up, as he will start the fight 30 seconds after the summon or the enslave. Also, use Dark Soul on the start and it will be back on time for the Fell Hunters. Notice that as soon as I enslave, I use my macro to set the Pit Lord on passive and start tanking. I also run ASAP to the gateway to drop aggro. If this is done fast, this will give you 1 more minute on the Doom, aka as the enrage timer. No matter if the Pit Lord is tanking, he will always cast his dots on you. Sacrifice your imp at the beginning and use synced magic in order to remove the dots as often as needed. Stand in the Pit Lord Fell Breath or pop Unbound Will if necessary, but don't keep them on you and avoid standing in the Rain of Fire. After this free phase, he will summon first wave of imps. Use Rain of Fire to get embers. You can use the Fire and Brimstone Immolate, but it's not a must. Keep using Gateway and try to time the use of Fell Breath on the imps while you also stand in it to remove the dots. Take 2 things in mind at this point. 1. Imps should die from Pit Lord's Fell Flame mostly, but must be kept under Rain of Fire to gain embers. And 2. Save at least 2 embers and dump all the rest as Chaos Bolts on the boss. I did fail here as I missed my time to move into the gateway and I take the Chaos Ball up my ass. This will probably mean death, but sometimes as now as I popped all my defensive I survive and I keep going. Something as massive as this reeks of bad news. Cataclysm is a 6-second cast one-shot ability that he will use between every phase. For this you must save your Pit Lord's stun cooldown and remember to use it mid casting a Chaos Bolt, and if you are fast you might get 2 in while he's stunned and takes more damage. But don't forget to save at least 2 embers here for the Fell Hunters. Now this is the hard part. You need to send your Pit Lord to the corner as soon as you use the stun. Try to remove all your dots any way you can and heal up, but don't use embers as the boss moves to summon. Use Soul Shatter and put Rain of Fire on the portal. Notice where I'm standing, don't kite, just stand, pop all defensive, all burst and kill them as fast as you can. You need to be fast as the second cataclysm is coming. If you fail to drop the aggro here with Soul Shatter, he will cast a Chaos Ball on you and you will die, so don't forget it. Killing the Fell Hunters properly might take some time to get used to, if you're like me and you didn't play Distro before. And again, must be done fast, so save your Dark Soul and save your Embers. As soon as they die, do not forget to send your Pit Lord back to the boss as soon as possible, since you will need him to be close in order to cast the stun on the Cataclysm. Now we get to the third phase. He will summon a Doomguard. This is a good time to dismiss your Pit Lord and refresh his Enslaved. This is an important, do not forget to do it. Try to use the stun before you dismiss so he won't be able to stun you. When Doomguards pop, send the Pit Lord to hit him once or twice, breath him and then put him back on the boss. And keep using Gateway all the time. Now we do it all again. Since we're simply tanking the Doomguard, we just need to keep using Gateway and avoid damaging him ourselves and it won't be a problem. Keep in mind that there is a second Fell Hunters phase, so save your cooldowns and your embers. I will say again, use Rain of Fire to gain embers, use Pit Lord's Breath to kill them and DPS the boss. This is a good time to do it. Again, as I stun him, I move close to get dispelled. I need to be in range to send the Pit Lord to its corner and Soul Shatter to drop all aggro. Rain of Fire the gate, position myself on the left side, pop off cooldowns and nuke as fast as I can. Surviving is more important than DPS. Keep it in mind all the time, or he will remind you. Now a second Doomguard is coming. We need to re-enslave our beloved life-saving Pit Lord, and tank the Doomguard with him as well. It will be best to do the re-enslaving while he is casting the Doomguard. Here I stalled for some reason and I end up soaking up a second Chaos Bolt on me with Sacrificial Pact. From this point on, he will only summon imps. I believe this was done to help get embers to be able to finish him off. But as you will see, this is still really messy, and I found myself dying on lower than 20% a few times. Also, you can freely use your Dark Soul on Nuke now as there is no more Fell Hunters, but don't use the stun, it will still keep casting Cataclysms. Now, since we decided to tank the Doom Guards, our Pit Lord is dying with my gear levels. So we have to use the Glyphed Health Tunnel to keep him up, but be ready to drop aggro as 50% on the Pit Lord is a massive heal and they will just come on over you. So best to use with a Gateway Jump or a Soul Shatter. One last thing, after you get the second Doom Guard up, your Doom Curse that is on you is about to kill you. If you have a crap gear for PvE as I do, you better use a Purification Potion now to remove it, and the boss will just recast it on you, so you can have approximately a maximum time of 14 minutes as the potions can only be used once per combat. A general comment at this point, this is the easiest tactic I found to pass the Fell Hunters and to avoid having to track Fear or Banish on the Doom Guards. As you can see, I still mess here and there since I'm stressing and I'm not even remotely a good PvE player. And I stopped to think what to cast since I'm a real noob on this floor. So if I can do it here, you can do it as well. For the people that don't know me, I'm Rocksharu. Started YouTube about 3 or 4 months ago when I played Demolock PvP at about 1.8 MMR in Freeze and RBGs. If you want to see more guides in the future, be sure to subscribe. If I help you in any way, a like can be a nice way to thank me back. And if you feel like giving a nice feedback or ask something, I keep track on every comment. To my followers, I tried this on Dominology as well. And even though I got to the spamming imp phases, my DPS was too low and I died every time for something else. I believe it can be done, but it takes too much effort for me, and as I never played distro before, I believe you can all do it. And if someone is wondering, I believe I wiped more than 100 times till I got him down, and if anyone is still trying, I must say I envy you. When I downed him, I had the most amazing sensation of achievement I ever felt in all my gaming career. I hope you all get him before it gets changed. Trust me, when you will, it will pay off.